When you hear the word Easter, most people think about church services, Resurrection Sunday, pastel colors, Easter eggs, and the Easter bunny. But if we're being real, a lot of people have started asking questions like, where did this holiday actually come from? And is it really biblical? Or are there some dark origins behind it? Let's talk about it. Historically, when Christians celebrate during Easter, it's the resurrection of Jesus Christ, the moment where he defeated sin, death, and the grave. That part is 100% biblical. You see it in Matthew 28, Mark 16, Luke 24, and John 20. The empty tomb, the angel declared, "He is not here, for he is risen." That is the foundation. But here's where things get complicated. The word Easter itself is believed by many historians to be connected to a figure named Easter or Ishtar, associated with fertility, springtime renewal. Whether every detail is accurate or debated, what we do know is this: many of the modern traditions like eggs, rabbits, and fertility symbols don't come from the Bible. They come from ancient spring festivals that celebrated new life, reproduction, and seasonal change. Think about it. Eggs symbolize birth and life. Rabbits reproduce rapidly, symbolizing fertility. Spring festivals were all about renewal. None of that is tied to the resurrection story in Scripture. So over time, what happened? As Christianity spread across different regions, especially in Europe, some pagan customs didn't disappear. They were absorbed and rebranded. Cultural traditions got mixed in with Christian celebration. So now you have a holiday where Jesus' resurrection is the central truth, but it's surrounded by symbols that have nothing to do with him. Now here's the real question. Does that make Easter wrong for Christians to celebrate? The Bible doesn't command us to celebrate Easter as a holiday. There's no verse that says, "Thou shalt celebrate Resurrection Sunday with eggs and baskets." But the Bible does emphasize remembering what Jesus did. In 1 Corinthians 15, Paul makes it clear, if Christ didn't rise, our faith is meaningless. So the resurrection itself, that's not optional, that's essential. But when it comes to traditions, the Bible gives us wisdom. In Colossians 2:8, it says, "See to it that no one takes you captive by philosophies and empty deceit, according to human traditions." And in Mark 7:8, Jesus warns about holding on to human traditions while neglecting the commands of God. So the issue isn't just what you celebrate, it's how and why you celebrate it. If Easter becomes about candy, outfits, and vibes, and Jesus gets pushed to the side, then yeah, we've missed it. But if a believer chooses to use that time to focus on the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ, to worship, reflect, and honor him, then that focus is where it should be. At the time, some Christians chose not to celebrate Easter at all because of its mixed origins, and that's a conviction choice. Romans 14:5 says, "One person esteems one day as better than another, while another esteems all days alike. Each one should be fully convinced in his own mind." So this isn't about judging, it's about discernment. At the end of the day, the power isn't in a holiday. The power is in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Not eggs, not bunnies, not traditions. So whether you celebrate it or not, the real question is, do you truly understand what Jesus did? And are you living like he rose? Because the empty tomb isn't just a moment in history, it's a call to transformation.